Hello, Mr. Ed here. Today is July 13th, 2018, and this evening I'm in Beetle Springs, Louisiana. Heck, this is in my backyard right here, only about 4 miles from my house. And today we're looking at some bees in a tree. What happened? The limb that I'm sitting on right here actually split off of the maple tree right here behind me, and when it split, it exposed the bees that were in it. Now this happened 2 weeks ago, and here in Louisiana, that summertime heat, I mean in the afternoons we're hitting in the 95, 98 degrees, and there's nothing to protect these bees. These bees are all clustered right on top of the comb, and that comb is probably really soft just from the heat going on. It's been, like I said, 2 weeks since this happened. The homeowner called me up 2 evenings ago. I came out and looked at it, and so this evening I'm coming to take these bees. I'm going to vacuum them. That's basically what it's going to do. It's just to vacuum the bees and take whatever comb I can get out of here and bring them to our yard right here in Beetle, our St. Jude yard. I'm not really too concerned about getting a lot of the comb out of this. I've got 5 frames of honey comb in here already, and I'm trying to get some of the brood out of here if I can. By the grace of God, these are Beetle bees right here. They're going to become Abbey honeybees. Let's wrangle. Let's go take a look at those bees and see what kind of condition that hive is in. At one time, that was a really strong hive. It was big, it was large. I can see some really nice pieces of comb in there, and the bees are covering it. So I really don't know what's going on, but let's take a look and see. Now they're up there probably about 6 feet up from me. I'm just putting the camera up here so y'all can see what it looks like. The bees seem pretty calm, which is a good thing. I would imagine that these guys aren't happy being exposed like this. So this is what it looks like. It's time to start the vacuum. I'm right here by the comb right now, and I can smell there's some not so good smell coming out of this thing. The bees really are pretty calm, surprisingly. I can see comb up in this part of the tree, and it goes down inside of here also. I don't know the extent, but I'm going to start vacuuming, and I'll be looking for that queen. All right, let's vacuum some bees. Well, I vacuumed on for about 5 minutes or so, and maybe 10 minutes. Knocked out a bunch of these bees, and I mean, there's no, all this is out here, all this is honey. So I don't know where the brood is, if it's going further up the tree this way. I don't think it's, going down inside of there, but it may, I don't know. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to do a little more vacuuming, and then I'm going to start cutting this comb out of here and find out what we got. All right, let me show you what I'm throwing down here. All this stuff down here, yeah, there's some honey in it, but it is full of beetle maggots. It is really, really gross. These are robber bees right here. The other bee, the hive bees, are up there. The box right there that I got the 5 frames of honey in, the bees were over there robbing that thing out, so I had to close that thing up. So there's a lot of robbing going on. And I would venture to say that most of these bees right here are the robber bees. But I'm going to show you what's going on. I say, well, I mean, those are robber bees up there too. Let's go up there and look and see what I got. Here's the cavity. I mean, a nasty comb that with the beetle juice all up inside of it. Very, very nasty. And here's the remnant of our bees right up here. Those are our bees right there. And I believe our queen is in there. There is no brood in here whatsoever. And since this is just honey right here, they're just making a last ditch up in there. Hopefully our queen's up in there. I'm gonna grab my flashlight. The sun is right in my eyes. I can't see into here. And I'm gonna vacuum on, cut this comb out, and hopefully we'll find us a queen, huh? I'm glad that I've got those 5 frames of comb in there, because these girls aren't getting any of this comb. There's no way I'm going to chance putting beetles in there. These girls are already stressed out enough. Oh guys, this is what we got. We got us a hive beetle mess in here. These maggots have gone all the way up into the top. Up in there, I was cutting that honeycomb out, and it was just full of the maggots in there. It is just really nothing. So I'm gonna spray the honey robber up inside there, try to push the bees out. Maybe, I didn't see the queen yet. Maybe you'll get lucky and she'll run out. I mean, the hive bees are landing on the tree. I'll be able to get those. And hopefully we'll find a queen in there. All right, let's vacuum some more bees. Well, folks, we are really done here. There is just nothing but a rob fest going on. The robber bees are just having their way with this thing now. I am going to go ahead and vacuum the bees that are crawling on the outside of the tree right here. These are our bees. I did not find the queen. Maybe I got lucky enough and vacuumed her up. Or heck, she might have been killed when the initial tree split and fell on the ground 2 weeks ago. Like I said, there was no brood in here whatsoever, and I didn't put any of this comb. I'm not putting any of it into the box. Let me see if I can find some of those nasty maggots in here. I saw some. Well, I doubt the camera's going to pick them up. And there's one of them right there. But there were, I mean, hundreds of them. All that comb I dropped was just covered with maggots. So you definitely don't want to bring this in your hive. Like I said, these are just the robber bees. That comb went a little bit up into that tree right there, but not far. And I did squirt the honey robber in there to run him out. All right, let me make one more vacuum and close this up. Well, it really wasn't, I don't say a successful one. When we did vacuum the bees, I don't know if I vacuumed the queen in there or not. The robbing is just phenomenal right now. I mean, it's just crazy robbing. I vacuumed as many bees off the tree as I possibly could, but the robbers were up there also. So it's almost like a losing battle to try to vacuum bees when there's the robbing going on, because they're going to fight once they get inside the bag and in the hive. So I'll give an update on this video when I post it. It might be 3 or 4 or 8 weeks from now, but by then I'll know what I'll do with it. I'm thinking right now, if I don't have the queen, I'm just going to go ahead and merge these with one of our weaker hives. But if we got the queen, we'll go ahead and let them have a shot at it. There was, like I said, no brood whatsoever. I didn't put any comb. I'm not going to put any comb. I've just got those 5 frames of drawn out honey in the box, and I'm going to turn the bees loose on that when I get to our yard. So that's all I got for you on this one. So thanks for watching. Keep on watching, and I'll be making more. God bless. Mr. Ed. I'm out of here until the next video. Well, I'm back at the tree I did here yesterday, where I did the vacuum the bees out of the limb up there, and I didn't see the queen yesterday, but I'm back. I came back and wanted to check because I didn't see her. I wanted to make sure queen wasn't here on the ground still. So as I came here today, there's a cluster of bees right here on the ground, and I got my everything bee vac right here, and the portable vac. And I'm going to go ahead and vacuum these bees, get the rest of these bees that were left from yesterday, and with any chance, our queen is in that little cluster. So I'm going to go ahead and move the camera and show you the process of vacuuming up these bees, and by the grace of God, we might even find that queen, huh? Well, let's see. Oh, and there's our bees. It ain't much, but you know, there's a very good likelihood that the queen is down there. So let's vacuum up these few bees that we got here and see if our queen was with them too. Yep, there's that queen. I think she's dead. No, she's not dead. There she is, though. Woo-hoo-hoo! Check it out, folks. She's a little one, though, huh? All right. How about that? How about that? Thank you, Jesus. Wow. Boy, when I was here yesterday, it was just a mess. This whole hive was a mess. But we got the queen, so that's like a really, really great thing. So I'm gonna go ahead back to Abita, and we're gonna put her in the box with the rest of them. But we're gonna vacuum these bees up. Well, that is a tiny little queen, a tiny little queen. All right, let's finish vacuuming these bees and get her back onto her hive.